live.
Alert! You have a surprise visitor. Alert! You have a surprise visitor.
Hey everybody, I am here with Nick.
What's up? I'm with Mitch.
Mowery. I'm representing people out there that want to ask you questions, you know, because you just get up here and start talking.
Yeah, it's all
Okay?
scripted. It's all scripted.
So I thought it'd be a good idea. There's things that I want to know, and I'm sure there's people out there that'll ask you questions, which we strongly encourage. First
Please.
question, I'm going to shoot right out of the gate.
Oh my goodness.
Tangent Boy, how'd you come up with that?
Oh man. I actually had to think about this. I know it came from when I was going to Ohio State, and I would get together with you and your sisters in Cincinnati or near Cincinnati.
Yeah, near Cincinnati.
And basically, I was a weird child. How did it? I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So we've known Nick obviously his whole life, growing up together,
52
and Nick
years.
was a very fast thinker. We were
The word association.
Yes, the whole word association, which is probably a whole nother episode. But we would get on a subject and we would just branch off so darn quick. And I'm a year older than you?
Give or take.
Right. So I'm like 9 years older than Nick here. And we would just go off on these tangents, and he was always one step ahead of us, even though he's younger. So
Squirrel!
Even from the time you were 14, 15, you hung pretty well with us on doing that stuff. And I think it was, we were over at my sister's house, Julie, and we just said, you're like Tangent Boy, you know. So
And it's stuck.
have you ever been diagnosed with ADHD?
I swear. You know, he says the word association, I was ahead of people. I think I got so far ahead, it created these little moments of awkward silence.
So you've not been diagnosed with OCD?
No.
Do you think you have
Not
it?
this year.
Do you think you have it?
No.
You don't.
What are you talking about?
What is this?
No diagnosis. No.
Okay. I think it's a superpower.
I think I get hyper around family because you guys are my best friends. So it's like we get together and we go off on tangents.
And you know what? Part of it too is there's so many of us. If we have, you know, we've got so many cousins and we're very close family.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes. So you just gotta.
You gotta force it in, and a lot of times they don't want to hear it.
You can't do.
So
Yeah. Whether or not you want to listen at all.
I do remember one time playing in Cincinnati at a blues club, Lucille's, and you guys were all there. And in between songs, I started talking, which is so dumb because every musician wants to be a comedian, vice versa. Mm-hmm. I'm up there saying something, and your sister Julie just was like, "All right, Tangent Boy." That was one of the first times it started to stick. Like, I was like, I can do something with
We
that.
were trying to brand you before that.
Yeah.
So we made a concerted effort. We had shirts made.
Yeah, it stuck.
Yep, underwear models. It was it was intense.
Those guys are crazy. The underwear models.
It was crazy.
God.
So here's my follow-up question. And obviously you've been writing music for
Ever.
a long time.
I can tell you when. I can tell you what song and when I wrote it.
Tell
my
us,
first song.
please.
Baker Hall, Ohio State. There was.
I live there too.
Yeah, believe. I think half of our family did at one
Probably.
time.
Well, they've stayed there.
They've stayed there.
They've had to.
I was down one of the wings that wasn't full at the time. It wasn't packed at Ohio State. It's probably why I got in because it's hard to get in now. But I went down to one of the wings that had nobody living in it, and it had great echo, good reverb, natural reverb. Had a guitar in my hand, and I wrote Another Shot of Lonely, the first two verses and chorus. And that song's actually about our uncle, Hank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then when our grandmother died, the last verse or the last chorus came together for that song. That's the first song I ever wrote.
All right.
Long night and I'm long gone. Ended up without you, and I don't know what went wrong. Got my blue eyes crying and my set 'em up, Joe. Damn these sad songs, they never get old. Another shot of lonely for a one that I used to know.
So you've got music on soaps.
Yeah.
You've got music in
I never thought-
movies. You've got on the radio. And so out of all that music, was there anything written about me?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
I
want to know this?
This is
now that I think about it,
There's
I don't
a
know if I want to
slow,
know.
sexy song I wrote. No, believe it or
wait a
not, the song "Lonesome Happy Hair Lip," which is a whole nother story. There is a verse in that that says, "My cross-eyed brother got a Super Sport with a Hemi." That's when you had that Nova. When I wrote that,
But you don't have a Hemi and a Nova.
no, but
Right.
but
For you fact
wanted
checkers
one.
out
Yeah,
there.
but my point is,
Right.
I don't know about cars, but my point is,
Right.
you were a car enthusiast. I'd always go to your house and see the new car that you're working on or have, and that little verse was actually about you.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's
take
probably more. I have to go through and think about.
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I'm afraid
I'm
what you
trying
might
to think
find
of the
out.
worst songs that I have.
Exactly. I don't want to know. You know what? My favorite album was 30 Years Gone.
My first album. That's the last time he listened to my music.
No, that's
No,
not
I'm
true.
joking. I'm joking.
I listened to it the last hour and a half.
Oh, yeah?
Everything.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
everything.
No, but that I don't know. It was something about that CD. It was like a snapshot of what was going on.
A lot of
You say
different.
John Mayer? Would you say that a
Some-
little bit?
Steely Dan mixed it.
yeah.
John Mayer with
Yeah, it was
rock
very
of the day. You
Yeah,
know?
it was very 90s. I thought the lyrics were cool, and I could just remember putting that on and playing it from beginning to end. Not like today where you just listen to one song, but to listen to that whole thing, and it's just always on, and all of a sudden you find yourself singing it later in the car or out in the yard or whatever, working
Some
on.
catchy tunes on there.
Yeah, I just really like that.
Thanks.
One. I don't know why.
Thanks for listening. I actually have some old posters in the garage for that album.
Oh,
Yeah, little posters.
okay.
I think like 4 people have them. I got the other 10,000 in the garage.
I don't know if I have any other questions.
Remember that time, speaking of posters, Missy Mowery and the girls in the family were mad because Marg, our grandmother, was so partial.
That one?
Yeah. Well, that's a different one. Yeah.
Okay.
But they were like, oh, what's Hank doing with his band? He played here, you know. And Nick's playing in Vegas. He played here at House of Blues. And she kept talking about us. And they gave Hank the name Sweet Baby Jesus
Right.
of the family. And
Well, he still is.
yeah, he is. He is in a way. What's that mean? Well, we were all getting together for Marg's 80th, I think. Mm-hmm. And I had a poster made that was like 10 by 7 feet. It is basically a wall poster
Like
for
a mural?
billboard.
Like a mural.
And we hung it behind her couch. So this huge mural of me and Hank playing live. And Missy walked in and what the? This is. Speaking
Classic
of posters,
Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That poster cost me like $100, but it was worth the
worth
laugh.
it.
It was worth the laugh. All right, let's make this Mitchy-Bell-Grande. You'll need a half a pound of ground beef, taco seasoning, jalapenos, cheese dip, some salsa, and some Frito scoops. First thing, sear up your ground beef. Then drain the oil and then add a little bit of water. Add your taco seasoning and stir it up well. Add your jalapenos. Add your hot sauce. Finally, add some of that cheese. stir it up really nice. It'll cook for a while, and then it should look just like this. Okay, and I'm going... That's good. Be careful.
Apparently, this is a bloody sport.
Be careful.
I don't even know how I did that.
Spatula, man. My
It
spatula
almost looks like a bite. All right, we're back. So we're going to talk about politics and religion.
Thank God. Something we need to hear more about. Thank God.
We're not doing that. You know, I heard.
Not again.
I heard religion is a smile on a dog.
What? Is that a song? Wait a minute. Is that the Counting Crows?
No.
Religion.
Come on.
Oh, man. Smile on a dog. Not aware. Edie Brickell? Oh, my God. I thought of it. I had to sit there. All I could do, when you said it, all I was thinking was Jerry Garcia's guitar part. Because he played the solo on that song.
Okay.
Edie Brickell. You brought out Edie Brickell.
I know. It's crazy.
I got a headache. Ouch.
I know. So, one of the first times I saw you perform, this is
Music?
after, well, there was that one time, but the two dogs that were there.
And that midget monkey guy.
Anywho.
Oh, wait, that was me.
This was after you. What's happening to your chairs? Look at that.
These chairs, the pleather is coming off all over us. It's all over the floor. So
We're going to have to do a tick check later.
Yeah.
One of the first times I saw you play with your new band after you left Vegas, because which you need to like do a like maybe one on each one of your bands that you did, like because you played in a lot of different groups too.
Every
but
one
this
of them was different genre.
Right. So this one was coming like a little bit out of
my comfort zone.
It was coming out of Columbus. This one
Yeah.
was because these guys you went to school with.
Yeah.
And it was, the genre was funk. So it
Bluesy
was
funk.
Yeah, it was bluesy funk.
Nick
it
Funk.
was.
They used to introduce
Funk.
me as Nick Funk.
That's right. Before it was Tangent Boy, right?
Yeah.
So this music was more like James Brown, Wild Cherry type music, and
With a side of Casey and the Sunshine Band.
yes, it was
I
all
like-
there.
I like them.
It was a
Yeah.
3-piece, by the
Yeah.
way, which was pretty cool. So at Lucille's again,
Yeah.
you guys were playing. I remember.
Oh, you came down to the basement.
That's right.
The
Go
green-
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
green
You,
room.
you run a tight ship. Okay, this is your first time playing out, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
with
I'm
these
gonna let you
guys.
take it.
With these guys, it was the
Right.
first time, and it was the first time fronting a band. So I got lyrics going in my head, and we had 2 sets, and of course there were 10-song sets, and then the last 4 on this set were the first 4, and we didn't have enough material to do a 2-set night, and I was nervous because the other guys, I don't think the bass player had ever played live before. Or
Right.
done any. So I'm like, man, are they going to be there for me? Because I'm going to be doing this with the lyrics and the guitar, and
Right.
it's a blues club, so I'm
And
left-handed.
you've played out.
Yeah.
So you've played out.
I was
So-
always in a rock band where I just played the guitar. I didn't
Right.
sing, background
Right,
vocals.
but you would like do one of those.
Yeah. But this was, oh, shoot.
You're the guy.
I got to talk in between songs, and, I didn't have my chops ready. And I remember being in the basement, getting ready, and I'm warming
Yes.
up. Blaine's over in the corner banging on some
And it was a dingy basement.
Oh,
it was like dirt floor, like old
Kegs and-
from right off the Cincinnati. I mean, it probably flooded at one time.
And it was probably flooded while we were down
Right.
there.
Pretty sure
there were frogs down
there was
Yeah.
probably the the railroad ran through
Yeah,
there.
I'm serious.
Yep.
But you came down. Was it you that came down with shots?
I came down and I felt like you needed to relax. I was
I
just
did.
picking up on the room, what was going on, and I said I'm going to give them shots. And you were kind of mad because I brought you shots.
I'm like, no.
We are not drinking on this gig.
Nope.
That's what you told your band.
Yep. Nope. You guys, nope. I know you want it. We're not doing it.
So you took the shots
Yeah.
and
We
and go ahead.
Man, we hit the stage and First of all, to play Stevie Ray Vaughan even faster than he played Stevie Ray Vaughan, we did all right, but we were too fast. I think we were done with 10 songs in like 28 minutes.
Yes, it was. I think it was 38 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was fast.
It was. You couldn't dance to it. It was.
Yeah, it was fast. I felt bad for you, but at the same time, you guys kicked ass.
The crowd liked it. The crowd
Everybody loved it. Actually, Jim and Beth, your cousin, my sister Beth, and Jim, her husband, they played there a lot, and you guys were there that night. And I always liked Hang Time. That was the name of the band.
Hang Time. I forgot the name. There it is.
What?
I did.
If I could find the cassette that you saved for me somewhere, but I always thought that was good music too. I know.
We played it
my
at
mom
family
still
reunion.
says Nick Funk, so
Nick Funk.
but it's a whole different reason why.
Well, what's funny is the band.
Is this Nick Funk?
She's always doing my laundry.
Someone's got to do it. Now.
Nick Funk came from my band played at Lucille's a couple times, but I got invited to play in the house band on like Saturday nights. I had to work on Friday and then Saturday nights I played in Greg Tibbetts, I think, or Greg Ned. I can't remember his name. He was the owner. Niblitz. He was the owner of the bar, and he had his house band, and I got invited to play with him on Saturday nights. So for about 8 months, I sat in with him. But after we played there on a Friday or Saturday night, he started come up and play one of your own songs. So it actually was my first time playing something that I wrote. And I think The Best I Can. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Won't be the one to hold on.
Yeah.
I've never I haven't released that song.
Did Attitude Struck come from that album?
No.
Because it sounds the same.
It's got the same beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the same drum beat. But not the same at all.
Okay.
But I should redo that song. I haven't. See, you just reminded me of a song.
Writing music.
You forget. I have
too many songs.
I have hundreds on tape.
Hundreds
on tape, but I don't have it. My tape deck and professional and broke,
Right.
so I can't even listen to them. So
I gotta ask you. So I haven't been here in a long time. You got like $4 or $5 grand worth of stuff in here, don't you? I mean, is it more than that?
it's a little bit more.
Is
A little
it?
bit more.
Is
yeah.
Is the over under 50?
It's over that. Yeah.
Are we in the
I think I'm above 50 just on the guitars.
So, by the way, your wife's gonna be watching this.
Yeah. Actually, $52 for the
Yeah.
guitars.
But
No, I revamped my studio.
it looks
2
man,
years
it
ago.
is intimidating.
2 years
to
ago,
look
I
at.
did a new computer, got the new Pro Tools system, just upgraded. I said I'm going to give myself 10 more years of this, and that's probably, hopefully, everything stays working. Yeah,
That's all I have for now.
that's all I have too.
Yeah.
And we didn't go off on too many tangents.
No.
I don't think so.
Nope. That's all I got. It's time to drink more beer.
Rock
Let's have a
on.
beer.
Yeah.
And
Go eat that.
we're
shrimp.
gonna go get some tacos, and we're gonna have one more beer,
Yeah.
and we're gonna laugh a lot,
Yep.
and probably come up with 20 more ideas. If we record any more after this,
Yeah.
I don't know if we should.
It's going to be rated something else.
Yep.
Rock on. Thanks
Rock
for
on,
coming in.
man.
Tangent Boy live.